Hey, y'all. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I'm streaming a little bit later this morning on Monday, but it was a long weekend. It was great. Craven County Recreation and Park Center kicked off their winter basketball season with their first games this past weekend. My son is on Coach Page's team, and we lost, but the boys had a ton. Well, boys and girls, it's co-ed this year. They had a ton of fun playing. There were a lot of kids there, and those kids from Jones County, they came prepared to this ball game. So my son had a great time on Saturday playing his first basketball game, and my daughter went to Charlotte. I took her to Charlotte. Um, there was the AAU Taekwondo State Championship and Empower Taekwondo over in James City. There were several other Taekwondo schools from Eastern North Carolina there, but we met kids from Grantsboro, Reelsboro, James City, New Bern, Oriental. So many kids from Eastern North Carolina showed up in Charlotte to represent. My daughter came home with 3 medals. She got her gold medal in board breaking. That is what she wanted to do most, and she killed it. She brought home silver in sparring. This was only her second time sparring in her life. And she brought home silver, and she was so proud of that. And then she brought home bronze in forms. So she is excited to get back to Taekwondo this evening and continue practicing because she has qualified to attend nationals in Florida in July. And I think she's planning to go. So Eastern North Carolina will be traveling to Florida for the national championship. So to everyone that participates in winter sports and things like that, good luck in all of your upcoming tournaments, games, and activities. Practice hard, play hard. It has definitely not been a kind of winter season. Lots going on. Having said that, let's talk about the weather this week. Keep in mind that the weather is subject to change literally in Eastern North Carolina by the minute. So always check your local weather station wherever you get weather from. I'm just going to kind of hit the highlights. It's kind of cloudy outside today. Looks a little bleak, but when things look bleak outside, you get to be the color. So take that good attitude with you wherever you go. Smile at people, say hey. Today, the high is going to be 56, mostly cloudy, and tonight's going to get down to 30. But tomorrow, the sun will come out, and we will be high of 56, low of 34. Wednesday, we're looking at rain in the afternoon, but almost 70. It's saying 68 degrees is going to be the high and 49 being the low. Thursday, on the 26th, we're looking at 56. So about 10 degrees colder than Wednesday, low of 35, but mostly sunny. So that'll be good. Friday, partly cloudy, much like today, high of 53, low of 32. We go into the weekend, Saturday, high of 58, low of 35, but mostly sunny. So that'll be nice. And then on Sunday, where we have the Valentine's Day cards we're making in Red Sail Park, it is going to be cloudy. They're not calling for rain, but high of 62, low of 49. So those kids should be able to come out, make some Valentines, and play at the park. That'll be a lot of fun. So again, all that subject to change, entertainment purposes only. So make sure you check the weather before you go outside. It looks like it's going to be kind of ebbing and flowing all week. And then next week, when I look ahead to the 10-day, it looks like mostly rain all next week. So I see little raindrops every day. So that'll be fun. All right, let's talk about, I got some great feedback after last week's look at the week ahead, asking, could we separate out Fairfield Harbour from the greater New Bern area calendar? Great idea. We're going to try that this week. If you like it, let me know. If you don't, let me know that too. I think I'm going to work on creating a calendar that kind of combines everything just so people have that all together. Because I get this information from like 5 or 6 different websites. You'll hear me click through as we go. But let's start with the newsletter and talk about things that are coming up this week. We do have quite a bit. So today is January 23rd. This week ahead is going to go through Sunday, January the 29th. Today, the Marikai Mediterranean Food Truck will be here for dinner from 5 to 7 p.m. They're going to be at the ATM parking lot across the way from me. Maybe not for you if you live on the dark side, as we like to call it, Fairfield Harbour. But today is the 23rd for that. Tomorrow, Franks. I did get word from Mr. Frank this morning that his food truck is back on the road, doing good. So he will be here tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, please text your orders ahead if you're kind of running low on time, and he will have your food ready for you. And all orders must be in by 4:45 if you're looking for dinner, in order for them to get all your food ready and then pack up and head home before it gets too dark. You can call or text your orders ahead at 910-546-5332. Again, Frank's on Tuesday, the 24th from 11 to 5. Call or text your orders ahead by 5:45 p.m. At 910-546-5332. Okay, on the 25th is going to be Wednesday. A couple things going on. We have the POA virtual budget presentation. So this is virtual. It's via Zoom, I believe. If you have not already registered, there was a link in the newsletter this week that you click on. You put in your information. It's very minimal, and they will send you the Zoom link to attend that meeting. It is for residents only. So please attend that meeting. Now, if you go out to our Front Steps portal, there is a document section. You have to log in. You have to have a username and password for Front Steps. So if you're new to Fairfield Harbour or newer, please make sure you go there. That's where you pay dues each year, and where you can get all of the documents related to living in Fairfield Harbour. But in that document section, there is a budget folder. There is a January 2023 folder, and the actual budget that will be reviewed on Wednesday night is in that folder for you to take a look at prior to the meeting. There is also a link, I believe it's an email address, to send questions to prior to the meeting. So if you look at that, something doesn't make sense to you, or you have questions about what something means, please send those questions in ahead of time. The team would love to look at those, so they can have answers prepared and be able to speak to those questions as we're navigating through the meeting that night. So those meetings are always super informative. And on the off chance that you won't be attending the virtual budget presentation meeting, the Bears are going to be playing at Harbour Point Golf Club. So again, the Harbour Point Golf Club and the Point Restaurant are open to the public. So even if you are watching this and you are not in Fairfield Harbour, but in the greater New Bern area, want to listen to some live music, please come on over. We would love to have you. The Bears are going to be playing from 6 to 9 p.m. And we would love to see you at the golf club. All right. On the 26th, the Property Control Committee is going to be meeting. Please make sure that if you have something that you need to be submitted for review or approval prior to the meeting on Thursday, you have to have everything in by tomorrow, the 24th at noon. Okay, so that it has to be in by noon tomorrow in order to be considered for Thursday's agenda of the Property Control Committee meeting. All right, and then on the 28th, that is Saturday, we have the karaoke club is back. We're excited to kick that off in 2023. Come join the fun. It is BYOB and snacks. So bring your own beverages and snacks from 7 to 10 p.m. at the community center. We'd love to see you. We're going to get to listen to some great music. And then that's next week. Let's see, what else is happening? Let's talk about the weekly activity center for the community center and the activity center. The community center is the one on Broad Creek, right up from the volunteer fire department. The activity center is near the office if you pull in where you get your decals and things like that. So today, Monday, at 7:30 this morning was Tone and Stretch with videos. 8 to 9 was Alcoholics Anonymous, Dawn Patrol. From 10:30 to 2:30, we have Monday Mahjong at the Activity Center. At 2 o'clock this afternoon at the Community Center. 2 o'clock, we're going to have beginner line dancing. And at 3 o'clock, there's going to be intermediate line dancing. And then from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m., the Fairfield Harbour Chorus will be meeting at the Community Center. So if you have questions about the chorus or want to get involved with that, please contact Terry. His number is 252-649-1494. Tomorrow on Tuesday, the 24th, is that tomorrow? See, I'm literally like so all over the place. The 24th, 7 to 8 a.m., the Broken Paddle Coffee Clatch Men's Coffee Hour is going to be meeting at the Activity Center in room 1. Please contact Sam if you have questions. His email address was in the newsletter. At 9:15 a.m., there's going to be yoga at the Community Center with Troy. 9:30 to 12:30 p.m., there is going to be Mahjong. Beginners are welcome at the Activity Center in room 1. 11 to noon tomorrow will be moving to the oldies seated exercise classes at the Community Center with Celeste. From 12 to 12:30, there will be exercise for balance at the Community Center with Celeste. And then from 12:30 to 4:30 at Activity Center room 1, Jerry is going to be leading a men's bridge game. And then don't forget that there is canasta at 6:30. Wednesday, the 25th, we will have at 7:30 a.m. tone and stretch exercise videos with Karen. 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. will be Zumba with Jean at the Community Center. 11:45 to 1 p.m., there will be a women's Bible study in room 3 of the Activity Center. At 1 o'clock at the Activity Center, Penny's going to be leading a women's bridge game. There will be hand and foot canasta from 12:30 to 4:30 in Activity Center room 2. You can contact Carol for that. There will be the Down East Dulcimers are going to be practicing and playing from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. on Wednesday. And there will be a card class from 6 to 9 p.m. in Activity Center room 2. You can contact Cheryl for more information on that. On Thursday, from 7 to 8 a.m., the Broken Paddle Coffee Clatch Men's Coffee Hour will reconvene at the Activity Center room 1 with Sam. 8:40 to 10 a.m., Tai Chi Chuan, there will be a new beginner class starting at the Community Center. From 11 to noon, move into the oldies seated exercise. Celeste's going to be leading that at the Community Center. From 1 to 4, contemporary needle arts in Activity Center room 2 with Mary. And then 1 to 4 at the Community Center, Mahjong beginners and intermediates is going to be at the Community Center. Friday, we're going to round out the week at 7:30 a.m., stretch and tone exercise with videos with Karen at the Community Center. From 8 to 9, there will be a men's Bible study in Activity Center room 2. You can contact James for more information on that. At 9:30 a.m., there will be Zumba at the Community Center. You can contact Jean. And then at 1 o'clock, there will be canasta in the Activity Center in room 2. All right. Let's see. Am I missing anything else? Let me scroll down here. Oh, well, we cannot forget. We've talked about it several times on these casts. On Wednesday, the 25th, ladies, 9 and wine at 1:30. That's at the golf club. The POA events committee is doing this. You do need to pre-register. There is a fee associated with that includes, let me see if my memory is going to work for me right now. It includes 1 beverage. That includes a golf cart, 9 holes or rounds, and a little bit of education at the beginning. But there's more information on the Fairfield Harbour newsletter. There is also on the fhbeacon.com. You can get more information. But do not forget Wednesday, the 25th at 1:30, ladies, 9 and wine at the golf club. And then on Saturday, the 28th, there will be the Republican Precinct 20 is going to meet at 9 a.m. at the Community Center. And then that's 7 to 10 karaoke at the Community Center. So again, this is really hard for me to kind of reach through and see where we have stuff at because it's kind of all over the place. But I am going to work on a way to get that all together to make these a little bit more cohesive moving forward. So thanks for bearing with me on that. Now let's transition over to things that are going to happen in the greater New Bern area. Oh my gosh, but before I do that, I'm navigating over to Facebook because there is a Valentine's Day social happening this Sunday. And I say social because we will be social. But Barry Mary is collecting Valentine's Day cards to be delivered to senior living communities and nursing homes in Craven and Pamlico counties. In 2021, there were 2,000 cards collected, and they're hoping to beat that this year. We're going to help. At Red Sail Park, January 29th from 2 to 4, all the supplies will be there already. So you don't need to bring anything, but please come and make a card or two. It's going to be, per the weather report, not necessarily sunny, but in the 60s. So the kids should be able to play at the park while we're there. But 2 to 4, bring a snack, bring some drinks. Let's make some Valentines for the senior living communities and nursing homes in Craven and Pamlico counties. That'd be so nice. If you have questions or want more information, you can contact Ashley Banks. She's a realtor in our area, and her number is 252-571-8173. All right. So if you can't come on Sunday, you do have the opportunity in the greater New Bern area to partner with the art educators of Craven County Schools. They have created Valentine's cards with the art from students in Craven County Schools. These cards can be purchased at the Craven County Arts and Bank of the Arts Center at 317 Middle Street in New Bern. Purchases can be made Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and all proceeds are used to purchase art materials for use in Craven County school classrooms. So please try to attend that. All right, today, here coming up from 11:30 to 1, the New Bern Historical Society is going to be presenting a lunch and learn. Carpetbags, Scalawags, and Spies, Clandestine Affairs in New Bern, 1861 to 1865. It's going to be presented by author and historian Eddie Ellis. Popular speaker, author, and regional historian Eddie Ellis's new presentation reveals little-known stories of spies, lies, schemers, and other shading dealings in Civil War New Bern. Enjoy a delicious Chelsea lunch while hearing about some controversial behind-the-scenes characters. You'll meet businessmen who profited off of Burnside's invasion of Craven County, secret agents who were protected by the British government, and locals who switched sides for their own financial gain. Ellis will also introduce the Union spy master and his ring of daring former slaves turned spies. The consummate Southern storyteller with a deep knowledge of Craven County history, Ellis delights in finding and sharing the untold tales. He doesn't go to New Bern often, so when he does, you do not want to miss him. The cost for this program is $24 for Historical Society members and $27 for non-members. This fee includes meals, drinks, service, and gratuity. Entree choices are beef tenderloin with Cabernet demi-glace or chicken marsala, both served with smashed garlic mashed potatoes, vegetable medley, and chocolate tuxedo cake, rolls, iced tea, and coffee. There is also a cash bar available. So please make, if that's interesting to you, I would love to go. I have a meeting during lunch today, but that sounds like a lot of fun. And then we also have from 6 to 8 p.m. tonight, if you're looking for something to do, Mellow Mondays could become a thing. Take the manic out of your Monday at the Brown Pelican. Relax, relate, release. Come for the music, stay for the people. Tonight, January 23rd, from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Brown Pelican. Don't want to miss that. And I'm getting these events that I'm reading off now from visitnewbern.com. All right, on the 25th, that is Wednesday, there will be a history and restoration at Tryon Palace from 2 to 3 p.m. This is the second of 5 lectures being offered by the Craven County College's Lifetime Learning Center, centering around the fascinating history of the New Bern community. Speaker Susan Moffett-Thomas will present on the history and restoration of Tryon Palace in this lecture. Before retiring in December 2014, Susan was the executive director of Swiss Bear Downtown Development Corporation. She serves on the board of both Craven Community College and Tryon Palace Foundations. So again, January 25th from 2 to 3, please go listen to Susan Moffett Thomas speak on the history and restoration of Tryon Palace. And then from 5 to 6 p.m., the Brown Pelican is having its grand reopening ceremony. The New Bern Area Chamber of Commerce requests the pleasure of your company for the Brown Pelican's grand reopening ceremony. It's going to be January 25th at 5 p.m. Food will be provided by Broad Street Takeout. The address is 1017B Broad Street, New Bern, North Carolina. Join us for the grand reopening of the Brown Pelican. Live music by Tommy Duzan and food by Broad Street Takeout. That's on Wednesday. On Thursday, we have Mike Bramble. Mike Bramble is going to be playing some live music at the bar from 7 to 10:30 p.m. Let me see if I can see which bar he's going to be at. Tonic Parlor. He's going to be at Tonic on January 26th. That's from 7 to 10:30. All right, we have a lot more live music happening on Friday, the 27th. So from 6 to 8 p.m., Clarence Coley Live is going to be at Bites and Barrels. Wicked Junction is going to be live at Freshwater Beer Co. 7:30 to 10:30. Dock and Roll will be at Tonic Parlor. We have gone to Tonic multiple times to see Dock and Roll. It is always a good time, and the drinks are amazing. So good. So good. Let's see, there's 2 more things going on Friday. So much we had to have like a plus 2 more. Bad Addiction is going to be playing at Blackbeard's Triple Play Restaurant from 7:30 to 11 p.m. And Cella Dub Reggae Band is going to be at Tap That from 7:30 to 11 p.m. Lots of live music happening around New Bern on Friday night. I like it. All right. And then on Saturday, the 28th, you can see live music with the New Abnormal. The New Abnormal will be taking the stage. Let me see if I can find where. The Garage. That's over in James City, I think. On Highway 70. Yep, the Garage. Also, Bipolar Express is going to be playing from 7 to 11 p.m. at Blackbeard's Triple Play. And Boomerang, 60s and 70s music from 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. at Tonic Parlor on Saturday. And the 29th on Sunday, Joe Starr is going to be playing from 4 to 7 p.m. Let's see if we can find out where. 4 to 7 p.m. at Tonic Parlor. Come spend your Sunday afternoon hearing your favorite tunes and drinking some great drinks at the bar from 4 to 7. Again, that's Joe Starr. And then rounding out your Sunday from 4 to 7 p.m., Voices Carry debut at Bootleggers and Barrels. So that's your events coming up in New Bern and the Fairfield Harbour area this week, January 23rd through the 29th. I hope you have a wonderful week. Enjoy the sun that we get. We won't have a whole lot of it next week. And I will see you in the next podcast. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.